Alright guys, so this Shawn Michaels birthday live event is rated 5 stars in difficulty, so what better superstar to complete it with than the 5-star frog splash specialist himself, Rob Van Dam. But in all seriousness, he is a high flyer, and I find that completing match objectives with MFP is best suited for a high flyer these days. In particular, ones that we only need 60 MFP to win. I don't know why we only need 60 MFP. You would think with a 5-star challenge we would need 90, but no, we only need 60. So using a high flyer, you're able to achieve this by doing running strikes or dives from the top rope or springboard attacks, all of which are pretty easy. The running attacks in particular, if you just alternate between light and heavy running attacks or light, heavy, and running grapple attacks, you have a lower likelihood in being countered. The same is true for springboard attacks, I found, if you alternate between hitting X and square on your PlayStation controller, or A and X on your Xbox controller. You have a lower likelihood in being countered as well. You only need to land 3 of those, and after that, it's pretty elementary. Just make sure you do your crowd and opponent taunt, and that's it, baby. You don't have to do a signature, you don't have to do a finisher. It's really straightforward, so the next step is win by countout. Throw Shawn Michaels to the outside of the ring and just get that 10 count by alternating running light and strong attacks like we just did in the ring. We're going to do the same thing on the outside of the ring. So the first step is just getting him to go to the outside of the ring, and then you can either wait for him to get up, he'll maybe use a comeback resiliency to get up himself, but just be waiting with a running light attack and then, you know, switch between the strong and the light variants, and you won't get countered. And if you do, you should have ample time to readjust, especially if you've built up your signature meter. We're not going to be using a signature, so feel free to use that to get back up quickly so you don't stay down on the ground and you can stay on the attack. Let's see if I can get countered here on purpose. Just lift him up and let's do the same running attack, and there we go. So he's going to throw me down to the ground. I'm just going to use my instant recovery, grab Shawn, and get back in the ring. And then we're going to use the wake-up taunt once we get in the ring, just to ensure we reset his down and out meter so that we're able to give ourselves more flexibility for winning. But that's it, guys. Pretty straightforward video. No limb damage. You can win really quickly. Thank you, 2K, for giving us an easy challenge. But if you're like me, you still need a hell of a lot more of these tokens to do that Javon Evans challenge. I've basically just given up any hope on getting enough tokens for that. But do all the YouTube stuff for me, please. Like, sub, comment, all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys next time. Be well and take care. Bye-bye.